Good morning, everyone. It's currently 6 a.m. in the morning when I'm filming this, and so that's the reason behind the funny lighting conditions. But these are the stars of my breakfast, really, these apple bites. So I'll show you how I prepare them for my breakfast. I like to have a variety of textures in within my meals, and breakfast is no exception. So I'm going for some creamy coconut yogurt. This is a really nice and simple option for coconut yogurt. It doesn't have any added sugars or anything else than the bacteria and the coconut milk and water. I really like to add some maple syrup to the tanginess of the yogurt, so here that goes. And now comes the fun part. I have 3 of these biscuits usually when I'm having these biscuits and not porridge. And they're really just simple shredded apples, ground almonds, and oat. And maybe some cinnamon and maple syrup all blended together or combined and mixed. And then you have these really nice apple bites. So no breakfast is complete without fresh blueberries. So here's the magnificent end result. And let me tell you, I'm quite satisfied with this breakfast. It feels like something that you'd be served at a restaurant for brunch. So here that goes. For the second half of my breakfast, I don't drink coffee straight out of bed because I have my morning elixir on an empty stomach, and I usually don't feel like having coffee straight out of bed. So I really like having the coffee after the breakfast, and this is a portion that's going to be divided between Dan and myself. So we just use a cafetiere for now. It makes a really nice and mild tasting coffee, and it's good for traveling, the cafetiere, so I have no complaints. And just some steamed and frothed oat milk in a manual frother, and top it up with some cinnamon. And here I go, enjoying my coffee in my favorite spot, which is on the couch. Today, after breakfast, we went and worked out for an hour, so here I am having some post-workout snack. It's half an apple and some almond butter not blended, just mixed with some of this Madagascan vanilla Vivo Life protein powder, and I added some oat milk as well so that it's not really dry. And as you can see, it has a really nice and creamy texture. So this is what I had for post-workout. And if I remember, then I'll have a glass of this BCAA also from Vivo Life. They also have a pineapple flavor, which I also really like. So I try to remember to have the BCAA after a workout. So for lunch, I made some steamed vegetables, or sautéed vegetables rather, brown basmati rice and just a new raw salad, as you can see. This is my portion. I topped it up with some dulse on the salad front, so I like to combine as many colors in a fresh salad as I can. So as you can see, there's some reds going on, some purples, yeah, the pink from the beetroot, apple and carrot raw salad. And yeah, it's a new recipe that we've tried out, and I'm really happy with it. It's really tasty and nothing majorly exciting going on here. It's brown rice, and this is the sautéed vegetables with some just mixed herbs and smoked salt and smoked paprika. So that's what I'm having. And for reference, that's what Daniel's having. So look at the portion size difference. That's his and that's hers. So yeah, that's our lunch. I usually double Dan's carbs, and I bulk it up with some rice for him and with some extra starchy vegetables. But this was a really successful meal, if I may say so. It was quite satisfying. So here I go again with my favorite mug, with my second cup of coffee for the day. And The second coffee usually ends up being my work coffee. So yes, here I am sitting with my coffee.
I also want to show you guys that we take these supplements, a B12 supplement from Vivo Life, an omega-3 supplement also from Vivo Life, and a vitamin D and K supplement. And it's vital that you get all these regardless of your diet, but it's very important to get these in when you're following a vegan diet. So that's why we're taking all of these every day. So we follow the instructions on the bottles, but the vitamin D we only eat or only take when it's winter time and when it's dark and rainy outside like it is now. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that we do take our supplements, well, quite religiously and quite seriously, and I think it's the best to do your own research and then decide which ones you want to get. But these are the most critical ones that we take. We also take a multivitamin pill every day, and this is just the recommended pill portions are 4 of these every day, but we take 1 of these, 1 for men and 1 for women, and I'll show you in a second the bottle of it. So it's this Garden of Life vitamin coat for women that I take, and that there's 1 for men as well that Daniel takes every day. So this lasts us a good while because we take this again just 1 every day, not 4. And yeah, these are the supplements that we take regularly. Also, I thought it would be fun to mention that I've started experimenting with these flower remedy essences from Dr. Bach, and I've been taking them since late August this year, and they're a little fun additive to my daily water intake. So I take 3 of these, and I've took the liberty to combine my own just mixture of these. So the wild oat, if I'm not mistaken, is for presence, the larch is for confidence, and the honeysuckle is for direction. So these are all meant to, there's a whole range of these, and you can get them online or in stores, in selected stores. I know in the UK you can get them at Boots and Holland and Barrett, and these are just really nice emotional supports, really. So every time I add 2 drops of each to a glass of water, I don't know, once or twice a day, and every time I am adding the drops to the water, I think of what they represent. So I think of presence, I think of confidence, and I think of direction when I'm adding these. So that's something that I've been doing since late August, and I quite like it. It's like a affirmation manifestation ritual.
Well, hello, welcome back. Well, you've heard me talk throughout this video, so I guess just hello in general. I thought I would sit down and share my just afternoon snack and just talk to you, or talk to the camera a little bit. These are 2 of the apple biscuits that I've had for breakfast, and it's currently 4 o'clock and I'm hungry again, so I'm just gonna eat 2 of these little biscuits while I'm talking to you. So I thought it would be fun for me to just cover some of my guidelines and just some of my mental attitude towards like food, and yeah, so I'm gonna enjoy these biscuits, and I'll just talk a little bit about how I eat in this video and in general. They're still good, by the way.
So, as you've probably seen, and you've probably realized from my videos and from my food-related videos, that Dan and I, or myself in general, I eat a whole food, plant-based diet. And that doesn't mean that I'm sticking to that 100% all the time. It just means that the majority of the food that I'm eating is whole food, plant-based. So anything that has a long label on it that lists the ingredients of things that I either cannot pronounce or just really highly processed food, I really want to be conscious of making that the minority of my diet. So that's one of the guidelines of how I eat, is to just shop the perimeter of any store and just very rarely dare to go down the aisles where the dare I say delicious processed vegan food is on a cheat day. So that's one of the that gave me ease of mind, really, because I've heard a really nice quote from Russell Brand when he said that he needs boundaries so he can be free within the means of those boundaries, and I could totally relate to that, because ever since I've been eating this way, I felt really just empowered is such an overused word, but really free to eat in abundance. And it's been for someone like me who's tried a lot of diets before and tried to lose weight, and I was quite weight and number conscious. It's really a relief to eat this way and not to think about what I'm eating next or how many calories are in these biscuits, because I'm just gonna eat them, and I would eat them at 8 o'clock in the night if I felt like it. So it's really a liberating feeling to eat this way and try. Yeah, it's really a liberating feeling to eat this way and live this whole food lifestyle. I need to eat more. So I guess what really helps me is to just be sensible and to make it lifelike, make this lifestyle not a burden, and not really as a strict regime that I'm forcing myself to follow, and try to think of it as just this framework that I'm just working within. And I'm not perfect. I still eat processed food. As you've seen, I ate yogurt. I still drink alcohol. Sometimes I still want to eat some vegan chocolate, but that's really the below 1% of my diet. So I think we have to enjoy food and we have to enjoy life, and that doesn't mean that you have to forego ice cream for the rest of your life. It means that you're only not gonna eat ice cream 3 times a day, all day, every day. So one of the other like mental aspects or just elements of this diet for me, or this lifestyle, I would say, it's not really a diet anymore, is to continuously educate myself and to continuously re-inspire and re-motivate myself of the reasons of why I chose to do this in the first place, and then the health benefits and the environmental benefits that come with living this way and eating this way. So every once in a while, maybe once a year, once every 18 months, I would watch a documentary about animal welfare. I've watched Dominion last year, which was definitely not about animal welfare, but it really just reignited this passion for me of why I'm doing this in the first place, of just not causing unnecessary harm to sentient and beautiful beings that we share this earth with. And the other aspect of this is to never stop learning about this, and never stop learning about especially the health aspect of this lifestyle, because I can really geek out about the different aspects of why this is so good, apart from I feel good and now I don't have to watch my weight anymore. So I've just started reading Fiber Fueled. That's my book. charm there. But I've just started reading Fiber Fuel from Dr. B, Will Bolshevitz, and he's a gastroenterologist. And he just came out with this book, and Daniel already read it, and he absolutely loved it. So this is another book in my self-education, if you will. And earlier this year, this is also a new book, I've read How Not to Diet from Dr. Greger. And well, this is, as you can see, this is a really, really thick book. And whenever I'm reading such a heavy material, as you can guess, but as you would say, I like to read this in the morning. So whatever I'm eating, my oatmeal, and I'm just inspiring myself and just educating myself on the further benefits of this lifestyle. So just try to research books in your language or books in English, audio books, YouTube videos. I'll try to link a couple in the description box that really just ignite your why, or just, even if you're not eating this, now I've looked at my cookie and I have to eat some of it. So even if you're not completely vegan or not aspiring to be 100% vegan just yet, just educate yourself and just make yourself watch a couple of these videos and do your research, and just make sure that you make the best educated decisions for your life and for your health as you can. And why not, you might as well do that with food. By the way, I'm really tempted to have leftovers for dinner, but I think I should come up with something more exciting for you. We'll have to see about that.
Well, dinner was half-half, so as you can see, I've added some beans to the vegetables that I've sauteed for lunch. I combined the leftover rice, added some extra spices and a can of beans, and had some leftover salad. But let me assure you, this is not all I had, because we had a perfectly ripe avocado and it was calling my name. So I had to make a guacamole, and the way I like guacamole is with half a shallot and fresh cherry tomatoes, and I had some toasted tortillas with it, which I toast in a toaster. So here it is, the glorious dinner that I had. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. I know I really like watching other people's what I eat in a day videos, because it really just inspires me to try out new food. So if you end up trying something that I've had today, please let me know. I'd love to see your version of it. And until next time, thanks for watching.